stumbled upon this apparently famous stall in Ameyoko District called Minatoya. So we kind of found this random bazaar place and found this exact same thing at La Ferret yesterday. And here at
Saka shorts ka.
My mom and I really wanted to go to Ueno. Actually, we were planning to stay here, but it was a bit far from other famous cities. It took us 37 minutes from our hotel in Roppongi to get here. Nonetheless, Ueno is already a pretty entertaining city on its own. They have a zoo, loads of museums such as the National Museum, a park, and a shopping alley called Ameyoko, which they said have really low prices. In Filipino, we call it bagsak presyo, or can be compared to a place called Divisoria, which also had goods in really low prices. The shopping alley is her target destination for today. However, as we were walking, we already got sidetracked and saw a shrine. According to the Ueno Toshogu website, it was built in 1627 to the memory of Tokugawa Ieyasu, the founder of the Tokugawa shogunate. The Tokugawa shogunate was said to have formed the basis of rule for the next 265 years in what came to be known as the Edo period in Japan. This is a kagura stage built in 1874. Kagura is a form of music and dance dedicated to Shinto gods. Before you know it, it already led us to the park where the National Museum is located. Ueno is amazing. Actually, Japan is amazing in that sense that they're so good with urban planning. How they weave shrines and parks into the bustling city, or rather, how they preserve these landmarks and weaving the buildings in them. So we kind of found this random bazaar place and found this exact same thing at La Ferret yesterday. And here it's 1,900. We had a quick meal at McDonald's before checking Ameyoko District. I love how they have edamame in the menu as a side dish and also have milkshakes. Moldov is my target go-to in Ueno. It's from a company called Hardoff Group, which also has a really massive second-hand store in Saitama called Book of Bazaar. It's a bit far and out of our itinerary, so what I did is to find locations of Moldov, which is the store by Hardoff Group, that specializes more on clothes discount. It's a yes. It's a yes. Kami lang dala. Pakita mo dito. Yan. Blueberry. What else? friend wanted to do this coffee toasting TikTok where we toast with each other. So this is me trying hard to make a TikTok, which we didn't end up doing, by the way. Lols. Ameyoko Shopping District is along or under the train tracks of Ueno, going to Okichimachi Station. There's a lot of shoe shops and also hole-in-the-wall food places. We stumbled upon this apparently famous stall in Ameyoko District called Minatoya. They sell seafood shirashi bowls and takoyaki. I'm not really a fan of takoyaki, but it would be amiss if I didn't try it here. Minatoya gets its seafood straight from the famous Tsukiji Market itself, so you best be in for some fresh seafood treat. One thing I also love about Japan is you get to discover so many great finds along your way. If you get hungry, whatever food you will see around you will most likely be yummy, so no need to worry about getting hungry. They were both really yummy, especially the seafood bowl. We also went to Tsukiji in this trip, which I'll show you in a different diary, but Tsukiji was overpriced, and this is it. This hits the spot and doesn't break your pocket. Another stop that we found is this stall that said 1,000 yen for 5 oysters. So, might as well try. And as you can see in the background, even the locals are also curious about it and well, doing it for the gram.
Go. Let's go for fresh oysters. Yeah. Let's go. Just fresh oysters, real base.
The oyster was served as fresh and also grilled with a hint of barbecue sauce. Not a fan of the raw one, but the barbecue was really good. It didn't have that gooey, slimy texture, more on the chewy side and burst of flavor with the barbecue sauce.
On our way to Shimokitazawa.
Shimokitazawa is one of her stops in this trip that I really was looking forward to, and it did not disappoint. Shimokitazawa is popular for being an affordable shopping area. It has an amazing array of stores for thrift and vintage clothes shopping. It's though a bit far from the main famous cities, but the trip is worth it. Honestly, that shoes is hard to pull off. But here my mom is, in her kawaii era. There There are a few stores that I've been meaning to check out here, but some of the stores here are also can be found in other cities, like Flamingo and Chicago, which we already saw in Harajuku. But for some reason, I think the prices here are a bit cheaper. My friend said something about it being farther from the big cities, it tends to get a bit more cheaper. Well, I mean not for all, but you can definitely compare the prices, especially if you've been to fashion districts like Harajuku. Bought me some Ralph, and I may or may not have bought Shohei's polo from the Terrace House 2019 season, the one he was wearing to a date with Kaori-chan in Kamakura. Halo.
Kano?
Yan, tapos yung shoes mo kanina. 6,990. 2K.
Ganda siya.
Ganda siya.
Saka shorts ka lang.
Let's dito tayo. Overall, highly recommend Shimokitazawa, as you can tell.